It's time to get up, babe. You gotta clean that room. You gotta take a shower. Get yourself some flowers. Like, whatever you need to do, you need to do it now. You need to get up and you need to do it now. That slump, you need to get up. It's not cute. We not doing that. Get up. Go ahead, get up. Hi, guys. It is Destiny Natara. If you don't know, now you know. I just wanted to chit chat and I just wanted to talk and run my mouth a little bit because I'm bored and I look cute. Because I'm bored and I look cute. That's the real. That's the C. So, yeah, this is more so for the people that feel like they have been in a slump for a little bit, and I want to talk about a couple of things that kind of help me, like, feel more confident in myself, be more feminine, and like get up out of the slump. And starting with number one is getting up and doing things that you know feels good to the soul. Like, I know that's probably really difficult right now, and it's definitely easier said than done. I've been there before. I'm there like at least once or twice a week. Trust me, my mom knows. But it's like you cannot allow yourself to be down forever, especially if it's about a man. If it's about a man, you need to get up right now. You need to get up right now. I don't even play like that. It's real strict over here. Get up. But if it's not about a man, and I'll give you grace. I give you grace. So, like, you can't be down forever. You can't be sad forever. You really need to start feeding into yourself and pouring into yourself. And I know it's difficult. I know it's hard, but you got to get up. And starting with the small, mundane task. I promise you, if you don't feel like getting up, you need to watch somebody who has their stuff put together right now. Don't internalize it. Oh, they got more money than me. Oh, they got this car. Oh, they got everything figured out. Because at the end of the day, it's social media, and not everybody have everything figured out. Just because I post all of this nice stuff and it looks like I got it going on does not always mean I have it going on, okay? And that's the case for everybody. Nobody's gonna post the sad stuff. Most people aren't gonna post the sad stuff. Some people do, but most people aren't gonna post the sad stuff. So you need to keep that in mind. But you need to turn on some people like Leah Alexander. Whenever I feel down and I feel like I've been in a slump and I need to get up, I turn on to Leah Alexander because I don't know what that girl put in her videos. It's like she put crack in her videos, but it gets me up every single time. I'm going to start cleaning my room. I'm going to take me a nice good shower. I'm going to make sure I do some self-care stuff, and I'm going to get right back into the program. And it doesn't always happen just in one day. Like, sometimes it takes a couple of days, and that's okay. But you need to be okay with the process. Like, you need to get up. You need to, actively try to make yourself feel better. If you stay pessimistic and you stay laying in the bed and you stay thinking like everything is against you, the world is against you, you're going to feel like that for God knows how long. So you have to put the first step forward, and that's getting up, even if it's to do a small thing. Like I said, if all you can do right now is roll over and turn on the video, let that be the video that you play. Something or somebody that can speak life into you. Second thing, positive affirmations. You need to be doing positive affirmations every day. You need to be saying them out loud. You need to be reading them to yourself. You need to be looking on Pinterest, looking on TikTok. You need to be looking wherever you can to get positive affirmations every single day. Because that repetition, I promise you, is going to help you change your mindset for the better, okay? Those are the things that help me. Sometimes I listen to subliminals while I sleep, and I don't really know if it works or not. And maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Whatever the case may be, it helps me. I listen to positive affirmations sometimes at night before I go to bed, or while I'm sleeping, or sometimes in the morning when I get up. Or in the morning when I get up, I might listen to like some jazz music from Italy, some real nice cafe luxury music. Like, I will listen and try to set the tone for the day. And I realized, like, the days that I do get up and I'm like not immediately like scrolling on TikTok and like cluttering my brain with BS, I feel better. Even if I have to go to work, like, usually work, the thought of working a job in general that's not like a creative job or something makes me really sad to my core. It doesn't matter what job. I've worked plenty of jobs at this point, and I felt the same way at every single job. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I don't look forward to clocking in and someone telling me what to do. I can't sit down. I can only get this amount of break. Like, I don't have time for that. And I genuinely feel like I do well in jobs that allow me to use my brain. I want to think. I want to create something. I want to have my hands in it. And when the structure is already built and there's a routine, like, I get bored. Like, I already learned the job. I learned the job in like a week. Now what? Like, now what? Like, I need something new to stimulate me all the time. I forgot where I was going with that. Where was I going with that? But, oh, yeah, so that would allow me to be miserable. But when I get up and I set the tone off right, I get up, I brush my teeth, wash my face, take a nice little everything shower, moisturize myself, play some jazz music, eat a nice healthy breakfast before I go to work. Like, that sets the day for me, and I go to work feeling like less sad, less worried. I guess maybe it's the middle phase of like going to sleep and then getting up and then having to go straight to work. Like, I don't think I like that. But also, yeah, I don't think I enjoy that. So, yeah, when you set the tone for the day, like, it literally makes it go smooth. So pay attention to how you use your mornings. Maybe go work out, maybe do some Pilates, do a little walk around the block, go do something. Getting some fresh air definitely does help the situation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think. Talking to someone. I know not everybody has people to talk to or a person to talk to. You do have access to BetterHelp and stuff like that. I'm not sponsored by them, so don't think it's that. But like, you do have access to therapists and affordable ones that you can find to help talk out your problems. Journaling is also an option if you don't have anyone. And if you do have someone, please make sure you contact at least one person and try to talk through your issues. You don't have to wail and put everything on one person at one time, but maybe slowly over time you can inch out little things that are bothering you, because I do find that communicating my feelings, even if it's to myself, because I'm the only child, so even if it's to myself, it helps me process things. I'm now learning like journaling more and like doing like shadow work. I would find like journal prompts and like TikTok or anything like that to help me like feel better and process things as to like why I act the way I act, why I react the way that I react, or like, why do I feel the way that I feel, and help me find some clarity in myself. Like, life is already a lot for the majority of us, so you have to try to work through the feelings that you have when you get them, because if you bottle them up, it just makes it worse for you. And I realized like me not dealing with the feelings that I have head on when they happen and sitting with them and be like, okay, I feel this way, why, and let's work through this, makes it worse for like when I do have a moment where I'm like, dang, I'm over it. Like, it could just be like the smallest little thing, it'll just bottle up, it'll just top off, and I just shut down, and I'm like shut down for days. So it's really important that you talk to someone, or journal, or get to feeling like you again. Another thing that you can do, go to the store, get you some flowers, spray some perfume in the air, clean your room. Like, if you're a creative person like I am, get up and do something that feeds your creativity. I also learned about myself is like, because I'm so creative, I have to create something. Hence the reason why I'm creating this video on my free time, right? If I'm not creating this video, I might spend some time doom scrolling just because I'm like really exhausted today from my infusion. But iron infusion. But yeah, like, I have to have my hands in something. So if I'm not doing that, then I'm probably gonna try to learn to play the guitar if I feel like it, or I'm gonna try to sew something, or I'm gonna try to stimulate my brain by like watching YouTube videos or watching people talk about things that I'm interested in on purpose, because I like knowledge, and I feel like the more knowledge that I have, I am able to pull references from things and people to help my creativity be better for the future. So those are things that I like to do, but they might help you as well. Like, if you're a creative person, or just something that you may be interested in, you may want to watch some YouTube videos on it, or watch some TikTok and educate yourself on it, make yourself feel better, or distract yourself from it at least. Yeah, get dressed up. That's another thing. Get dressed up. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go nowhere, girl. You don't have to go nowhere to get look cute. I ain't going nowhere. And I still did a whole makeup routine. I'm really quick to put on some clothes. My old TikTok videos where I was just purely doing fashion content, girl, I wasn't going nowhere. I was just bored putting stuff on in my closet because I just wanted to create. Like, you don't have to be going anywhere all the time, but to make yourself feel better, get dressed up, look cute, remind yourself who you are, okay? Like I said, if it's about a man, you definitely need to be getting up right now and putting some clothes on and getting cute. You may actually have to go outside. go sit down at a cute little restaurant, go do something with somebody. Not like that. Do something with a friend that you are comfortable with. Go out and have a good time. And that doesn't mean go find no one else to be under. I don't feel like that solves the problem. But I feel like, you know, maybe going out, getting a little drink if you're old enough to drink. And just having a little fun. Having a little fun never hurt anyone, you know? Go out and do that. That's what I'm promoting. Yeah, if you're interested in reading books, maybe you might want to go read a book. Like I said, I like self-help books. Not really like self-help books, but I like self-help books. I like to feel like I'm learning how to be more aware of my emotions and what I'm doing in my day-to-day, because I really don't like feeling like I'm wasting time. Like, I'm 22, life is short. You never know what's gonna happen. And I hate to like drop and then look back on my life and be like, dang, I didn't do anything, because I spent so much time trying to be tunnel vision and chase this one thing. And that's kind of like what made me like go to college. Like, I wasn't necessarily against college. I was just against, like, I'm against going to college like when you're not passionate about going to college. Like, I'm against spending money on things that you just aren't, like, you just don't care about it. Like, I wouldn't go to school for nursing because I don't have a passion for nursing. Like, my heart's not in that. So why would I go and spend all this money to go be a nurse and do all this stuff to go be a nurse because it looks good for a woman? Like, I don't want to do that. I'm more interested in being an entrepreneur. That's what I'm learning about myself. Like, I'm more interested in like owning a business. I'm more interested in like helping businesses and helping people in some way. And being a nurse does help people, but I don't want to do that. And like, I work in a hospital and I see how the nurses be looking. They be looking real stressed. And they don't get treated for like all the work that they do. They don't get treated the best. So I don't want to put myself in that situation. But kudos to the nurses out there. We need to show more appreciation to the nurses out there. Y'all think it's sweet. It's not sweet. They saving lives for real. I watch them every day. They need some credit. And they need a break. What we do without the nurses and doctors, we don't know. So y'all better say thank you. Shout out to all my nurses. All my nurses and my doctors, especially my black ones. I got you. But yeah, like, you know, sometimes it's important to really take care of your mental health. I think people don't pay attention to that enough, and people think it's just like a little thing, and it's really not. Like, mental health is really important, and you should be taking care of your mental health at all times. I'm up and down all the time, but I'm a human. You know, we're all human, so it's okay to be up and down. But I think it's important to know what helps you get yourself back out of the funk. Like, you can't live in the funk. Your life can't be the funk. I think it's also really important that you don't depend on other people for your happiness too. So if you're one of those people that kind of shut down when you don't have people around you and stuff like that, you have to work on that, sister. You have to work on, I'm not gonna lie, because you cannot depend on other people for your happiness. Everybody is not going to be there for you all the time. And some people genuinely can't be there for you all the time because they have their own stuff going on, you know? And you might get lucky. You might find one person that will and can. But what happens when or if y'all aren't on the best of terms anymore, or this person turned out to, you know, do something that they, you know, that's not ideal or whatever the case may be, you just guys aren't talking anymore, then what? You know, you're kind of back alone. I don't want to promote, like, you know, being okay with being alone, but low-key, like, you gotta be okay with some sort of solitude at some point. Like, you can't depend on people forever for everything. Like, you gotta grow up. You know, you don't have to be alone forever for long periods of time, but you have to be okay with being alone at some point. And that's okay. So yeah, very short video because that's all I can think about right now. But that's my little tips and tricks for you, things that help me grow and stuff as a person. And we're still learning every day, and we're still growing every day. So yeah, if you guys can follow my Instagram at Destiny Natyra, Nityra. If you guys have any more videos that you want me to do, if you guys have any questions, I'm here for like advice. You know, tell me what's going on. I can try to give you an answer of what I would do and how maybe I can help you. I'm not really good with relationship stuff because I've never personally been in a relationship, so I don't want to tell you off. I'm very much a like real independent girl, you know, but I can probably give you a little bit of advice of like what I would do and stuff like that if I feel like I could be in that situation. But you know, as far as friendships, as far as like life, career, and all that stuff, I definitely try to help you guys as I'm growing and along in my life, my career, and all that other stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I missed you guys. I hope you guys missed me. Okay, bye.